Yes, they say wonders shall never end. Wherever you may be watching me from, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. We are here again in New Inquest TV in today's edition of the evening political rumbles. Yes, of course, a statement credited to the governor of Kaduna State in the person of Malam Elrufai. Yes, of course, who has been, of course, in the public domain in recent times after, of course, Alhaji Ahmed Bola Tinubu, of course, won the presidential ticket of the All Progressive Congress in the slated 2023 election to succeed, of course, uh, Muhammadu Buhari, who should be retiring or winding up, comes next year, 29th of May. It has been reportedly, of course, alleged that Malam Elrufai would be the running mate to Ahmed Bola Tinubu. And in the context of the reality on the recent development, of course, the public perception about the Muslim ticket, of course, will not be very favorable to any party, especially within the Nigerian state in recent, of course, time. If they intend to clinch or to win, of course, the general election must, of course, consider Muslim Christian or Christian Muslim tickets for, of course, them to be accepted by the public. But comes to this fundamental issue, which, of course, edify saying that Muslim to Muslim ticket is the best thing that can happen to Nigeria because it is competence that matters. It is immaterial whether it is Muslim ticket or Christian ticket. I hope he should also accept a Christian ticket. But beyond the statement, we should consider the personality of Malam Erufai, who, of course, in recent times appears to uh, be playing, of course, tribal and religious sentiments in the issues that borders on national interest. Could Erufai be seen to, of course, be saying the truth, or could he be hiding under some cover to ensure that he clinch or he becomes the running mate to Ahmed Bola Tinubu? Well, whatever happens, of course, will define the political dynamism or political direction, of course, and the fate of APC in the next general election. If this is the first time you're watching News Inquest TV, I may want to say thank you for doing so. Please, you may kindly subscribe, share, and of course, turn on the notification button to get our videos live and direct. Yes, we are here giving you unbiased reportage and in-depth analysis of the political happenings within the Nigerian state and across sub-African region. Yes, back to the point of discussion or focus today. In the light of this, I will want to also uh, know your own view through the comment section and your own perspective in this particular subject issue. Could you support Muslim ticket in this current and present dispensation of a political era? Especially now, it becomes very clear that political and religious sentiment or ethnic alignment has been, of course, the major key factor in deciding who presides as the president of this country. Now that, of course, the killing Fulani militias on rampage, killing and manning different regions, indigenous people of Nigeria. Could it be considered as a welcome development now that Elrufai is pushing to the public domain to accept or to sell the idea that Muslim ticket is the best thing that can happen to Nigeria? It based on sentiments? Could it be based on, of course, his inability to consider or to see the reality on ground? Or is it driven by his own, of course, desperation to become, of course, the flag or the running mate to Ahmed Bola Tinubu? And what will happen if eventually that become a reality? What will become the fate of the Nigerian people if Muslim tickets will dominate, of course, the political sphere? What does the future hold for this country, especially the Christian dominated communities or regions of this country? Could, of course, they accept such a possibility, or could they, of course, be resisted with all uh, strength, as that does not foster any fairness or, of course, reintegration of every religious affiliations within the country. As a secular state, could that be considered as a welcome development or a total aberration or deviation from the realities of the time we are? And what could become the fate of APC? Could that, of course, destroy their chances of returning power comes 2023? Of course, if actually there should be an election in Nigeria, because with the trend of events, of course, insecurity rocking the entire region, there may be possibility, of course, of the election not going on. Because for election to go on, we must have a very peaceful and uh, threat-free society or atmosphere, as the case may be, for the electorate to have confidence in this government and this dispensation to provide security for them as they go about their civic responsibility in participating in the electionary process of choosing who becomes, of course, the next president of the Nigerian state. Please, I would want to know what is your position in respect to this subject through the comment section. What could be your reservations, observations, or, of course, recommendations, or, of course, uh, opposition to that particular issue that Christian, I mean, Muslim tickets is the best thing that could happen to Nigeria at this time because it depends on competence. When issue of competence is mentioned, and we have to place Elrufai, Malam Nasiru Elrufai, the governor of Kaduna State, side by side, of course, judging him by what is happening in Kaduna State, where we have Muslim as the governor and deputy governor are Muslim instructions. And yet, of course, insecurity, the height of insecurity has gone to a very alarming rate in Kaduna State, where several thousands of the indigenous people of Kaduna are being invaded, raided, killed, and marred. While Elrufai appears to be helpless and indifferent, or perhaps his body language suggests that there's something, of course, they are not telling us. Could a man who had not been able to take care of the states come to tell the Nigerians that the Muslim ticket is the best thing that can happen to Nigeria based on competence? Well, I leave that to you, of course, until we meet some other time to continue to deliberate on these very exciting topical issues as it has to do with the Nigerian state and its political jingoism. Remain blessed until we meet some other time.